All you need to do to join our beautiful family is hit the subscribe button, slam the thumbs up button on all the videos. Now let's go check out and see what Art of Conquest is all about. All right, there we go. Welcome, guys. It is awesome to see all of you. I hope you guys are all doing well. It is awesome to see all of you. We have Burrell with the first one saying, hey, I think I'm first. You are first, followed by OGC Girl saying hi. Then we have Brandon saying, what's up, OGC? So what's up, Brandon? I hope that you're having a fantastic day. OGC Girl got a welcome as well, so that's awesome. She's getting her own fan base. Is pretty wild. Revenge is here. Revenge says hello. Riley says hey, OGC. So hey guys, I hope you guys are all doing awesome. Oh my god, Ian, the chat stuff works. Oh my gosh, it finally worked. I was wondering why the chat stuff was not working beforehand, but I am so happy that it is working now. So welcome to today's video. We are going to go over a bunch of stuff. So I hope you guys are ready. This is going to be such an informative video. We have a ton of stuff to go over. It's going to be a ton of fun too. I think we'll add some fun into all of it, but I think that there's some frequently asked questions, and unfortunately just like a 10-minute video or even a 15-minute video is not enough to cover all of it. So first things first, I got my haircut. Looks pretty good. I like it. Anyways, what we'll do is we will go in and we will go see how much Lunari we can get. So I've been getting these like every day. I think that it's a wicked cool thing. So it's the jackpot chest. So with the jackpot test, I think it's $1, or we can go look. So it's $1 and you get 60 Lunari in 2 runestone things. So right off the bat, and maybe, you know what, maybe we're gonna start this whole video off with like the things that you want to purchase, because there is some really cool stuff out there to purchase. So right now, I think this is a fantastic thing. It is $1, 1 USD, and you get 60 Lunari, which is $1's worth. But you also get a jackpot chest, and with the jackpot chest, you have a chance of getting at minimum 60 more Lunari, which is like, you know, twice the value of $1, all the way up to 1,000 Lunari. So 1,000 Lunari is actually way more than $1's worth. So I think this $1 thing is fantastic. I've been guilty of getting it every day because it's $1 and you get way more than $1's worth of Lunari. So Crazy King J is here saying good evening. So good evening to Crazy King J. Will Crazy King J bring us the luck that we desperately need? We want that 1,000 Lunari and we got 80. So for $1, we got, what is that, 140 Lunari, which is more than $2 worth. I think this is a pretty good deal. The other deal, guys, that I highly recommend, especially if you're working on your troop equipment, and this one's relatively huge. Not this one. Oh, yes, it is this one. So if we're a budget player out there, like I am, I think this is an amazing deal. So I'll tell you why. Not the $50 one. I think the $5 one, the $10 one, and the $20 one is huge. Overall, I believe that's like, what, $35? $35, you can get over 20,000 astral stones. So that's right. What did I say that was? $35, you can get 20,000 astral stones. To put that into perspective, $5 equals about 500. So that means $10 would be 1,000. 10,000 would be oh my gosh, why am I doing so bad? That would be $100. So 20,000 of these would be like $200 worth for the astral stones. Which when you're upgrading your equipment, that's going to kind of be like the big thing that holds you back with troop equipment after you hit like 6-star troop equipment. So for $35, you can essentially get $200 worth of astral stones along with the Lunari. So the way that I did this, and guys, this is huge. I got a whole extra set of troops to 7 stars just from this, basically. You get it because of the bread. So the bread costs 100 Lunari each. So by doing this purchase thing, the $5, the $10, and the $20, you're going to get a ton of bread. And what you're going to do with that wonderful bread is you're going to come into the exchange, and in the exchange, I think we still have 7 remaining. You can exchange the bread. It costs 3 bread for 500 astral stones. So when I did out all the math, I think in total I'm going to get, what is that going to be? Like 36 of these 500, which that comes out to be like 18,000. I think it's 18,000 astral stones for $35. That you're not going to find a better deal than this if you're going for astral stones. Plus you get the Lunari, and you get that Lunari just like you were buying sets. So this is a fantastic deal. I am really happy with this deal for the astral stones specifically. I don't think anything else in here is really worth it for what I'm going for. My Draconic stuff is maxed out, so there's no point in like going crazy for that. So if we look, I was able to finish off getting my mechs all the way up to 7 stars, which offers the nice bonus overall for all the troops. The other portion of all of this I'm going to put towards my snipers, and I think so this is going to be the first one that I bring up. As you can see, I already have 12,000 of the astral stones, so I just need 15,000 more. So that's probably going to take me another week or two, because all I'm doing is the $5 bundle a day plus that $1 one for the jackpot chests. Just because I think that's such a huge value for Lunari. You're pretty much getting it at half price. At a minimum, you can get it at like a tiny fraction if you hit the jackpot. So that's my game plan moving forwards with purchases. So if you guys are curious about that type of stuff, there is some cool information about it. We're going to go collect our chest before that gets too full. But the reason why you guys are probably tuning in for right now is we're going to go over as many of the shard combos as we can and kind of offer our thoughts about it. That way, depending on what zones you guys have, hopefully it will help you out, kind of get some different ideas as far as what to do with different zones that you have. There is a chance that we may have Mr. Taint, possibly Mr. Chip. I don't know who's going to stop by tonight, but we have sent some invites out, so we'll see who is around. So when it comes to the shards, Prism sets are becoming more and more important when it comes to the game because they offer such a ginormous boost to all of your troops. They can offer a giant boost to your hero specific. They can offer a giant boost to your dragons. And there are so many different shard combos. So we're going to let you know which ones are decent, which ones are good, and also which ones to kind of stay away from and avoid. So with us right now, we actually have a special guest, perhaps in all honesty, one of my favorite people out there. This happens to be Mr. Chip. So welcome, Mr. Chip.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Can you say that? Oh my gosh, can you say that once more? I had you muted.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Yeah, we got Mr. Chip. Oh my gosh, my day is complete. So we also have Lopez joining us, giving us the thumbs up. So thank you, Wilson. And we also have Ramal saying hello, OGC. So welcome, man. The first one that we'll start off with, and we'll go through some of these, and we'll definitely ask Chip for his opinion on some of these shard combos because depending on where you are in the game and what you're really trying to maximize out of your army and everything, I think that different shard combos are really important. Before we go over the actual combos, I want to just give a big shout out to the ones that offer plus attack to your troops. I think this is universally good for going into the Void. Remember, if you go into the Void, you can go in with the normal Prism set and your normal Dragon, and then you can exit out of the Void, change all of your Prisms to troop attack, or if you want hero attack, whatever you want. And then what will happen is it will actually transfer and affect you in the Void. It's going to give you guys an insane power boost if you haven't done before. You might be able to clear out Voids that you were previously stuck at. So before we do the crazy combos, got to give a shout out to this. So a rank 8 Prism with all troop attack will offer plus 28% troop attack. If we compare this to a temple, like it's actually pretty mind blowing. That's 28% attack. A plus 7 Gallant Runestone in a temple offers plus 15%. So one Prism thing going up is for like the rank 8 is equal to almost 2 plus 7 Gallant Stones. That is ridiculous, especially when you think about how expensive a plus 7 stone is. In Chip, for the Dragon Abyss, did you switch over to like hero attack and stuff?
No, only because I haven't really tried it. I just stopped when it got hard. But I think that's a good idea. I'll try that.
I haven't done the. I think I'm at like 546. It's really pathetic where I'm at with it. We also have Riley saying, "Wait, Chip, it's been years since I've seen or heard of this legend." Oh my gosh, we got the hashtag Chip Nation fans here. That's awesome.
Riley, what's your in-game name?
And while we wait for Riley to get back because we have a slate delay, we're going to hop in the first one that we're going to go over. I apologize, it's going to be by the chat box on the screen. We're just going to get this one out of the way. This is a True Ruby Draconic Storm for Nora. Basically, if you have a True Ruby and you don't have... if you have a True Ruby and this is your only True Stone, or as soon as you get your first True Ruby, I think this is a must-have for Nora. This is what you'll see me often complain about in many of my videos, is this specific shard combo.
I must have missed that one. When were you complaining about that?
Oh, God. You have OGC girl laughing in the other room now. So it is the Draconic Storm one. Part of the reason why this is so powerful is because it offers bonus range, accuracy increase, and it offers AoE lightning magic damage to wherever the things hit. Nora is the perfect candidate and the go-to for this shard combo simply because her barrage, like I think it's every 5th attack, she shoots out so many of these things and it goes deep. So say you're fighting against humans, it might bypass the swordsman and just land on their archers, and you just cripple the enemies by taking out their ranged DPS or their heroes. It's just overpowered. If you have this, this is a must-have in my opinion. Whoops, a little bit of delay. So, and I think Chip agrees with that one too.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to win if you don't have it, for sure. It seems to be the only shard in my opinion at least, that's like definitely OP and changed the game when it came out. I do feel like it's gotten maybe a little mitigated by Turn the Tide, but it still seems to be doing a lot of work. And I tried. My shard for Draconic Storm is at number 9, level 9. So I tried changing and putting Turn the Tide at that and not even using Draconic Storm at all, just to see. And it definitely is still having a lot of effect. So I wouldn't go away from it.
Yeah, I agree. There's been some mitigations from new prisms for it, which will actually be the next one that we hop into. But the other little things that I can add on when it comes to this specific setup is whatever your highest prism is, make sure that your Draconic Storm is on that. So I was looking at a teammate who had like a rank 10 prism, and they did not have the Draconic Storm on it. They kept it on like a 7 or 8 ranked one. This was a while ago. But as soon as they switched it over to the 10 ranked prism, which is just ridiculous to begin with, they saw much more success. So typically, say all of your prisms are like rank 5 because we aren't spending a bunch on the prism stuff. Get one up to rank 6. Just like bump it up one higher than your normal. You don't have to go crazy because it has an exponential growth as far as like putting stones in. It's ridiculous, but definitely put it on your highest ranked one. And like Chip said, overnight it changed the game. It changed the meta. It ruined everything for humans. The human meta was kind of there, and it just made humans kind of obsolete. People started to go to Dwarf and or Sylph. I think Sylph was the big thing before Dwarf. And then Sylph kind of beat humans, and then Dwarf came and Dwarf beat Sylph. And since there was fewer human players, there's no point in being Sylph. So it's weird to follow the trends. I wish I wrote all this stuff down just to go back on. But for the next Prism one, it is a true Amethyst one. This one is called Turn the Tide, and the hero bonus is increase the attack and max health of all non-friendly Oh my gosh, I can't read. Increase the attack and health of all non-dragon friendly units by whatever percentage, and the hero bonus is any damage dealt by enemy heroes or dragons to melee allies will have decreased damage, and same thing with the ranged ones. It lasts for the first 20 seconds in the battle, which that includes the Warhorn time from Avalon onto the Nora and everything else. Personally, I think this one is huge, and if you have it, I would almost put this down as if it's not a must-have, it's a highly recommended, because this is pretty much the only thing that can really help to negate Nora. But that's just me. Before I pass over to Chip, Sonia is here saying finally live stream time again, and they're waving. So hey to Sonia, and I'll pass over to Chip for Turn the Tide.
Yeah, I remember when we were on with Taint, when we first saw this, and we all thought it was a must-have. I'm not sure it's as strong as we thought, just from reading it. It definitely is mitigating some of Draconic Storm, but it's not solving that problem. It doesn't get rid of all of it. One thing that I'm pretty curious about is this 20 seconds. And when does that start? Is that triggered for multiple troop groups? And so the 20 seconds lasts for one troop, and then another 20 seconds for another troop. There's no clarity there. So I don't really know if it's that important. It might end up better to have just troop attack or something else. I would like to know what other people think. In my testing so far, I've decided to go with it, mostly because it is a debuff, and I'm using all debuffs that I can. So interested to know what other people think, but not sure.
Awesome. Yeah, and I think that's a common trend throughout the game. It is a lack of clarity and fully understanding
Yeah.
any aspect of this game.
If Lilith is watching, please tell us what that 20 seconds means.
Yes, and please tell me what the troop attack thing is. That is still bothering me, guys. I know if you've been following me, it bothers me because your troop attack is actually how much damage they do in 20 seconds. It's probably based off of their very, very basic stats at the very start of the game, but I would prefer if they showed it for like how much their singular attack is. That way you can like calculate headshot damage much easier, or how much one critical does. And KDG is also here, so welcome KDG. And
Hey, Katie.
Revenge said that unfortunately they believe that the next Dragon update will change the meta to Lich or Human because of Onyx and Jade abilities coming. If it's confirmed, of course, we don't know for sure. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. It's still too early. It's only speculations, and that's not my specialty. So the next Prism combo to jump into is Arcanus Fury. I'm going to do my best with these names, guys, but please forgive me. It requires a true emerald. This is hero attack, and for the hero, burning and freezing damage is increased. So it does not affect buildings. This is really disappointing to me. The wave one almost seems better for Avril if you're doing like siege or wall damage. The wave one might be better over. I don't know. To be fair, I have not tried this out, so I don't know how this is. It looks like it's not bad, but it's nothing too amazing. That's just me. I am curious to see what Chip thinks, and if you guys have feedback, let us know in the chat. I try to read off as much of the chat as I can to you guys. So, Chip, have you played around with the Arcanus Fury?
I actually don't have a true emerald, so I haven't been able to try any of those. I would say from guessing, probably good, obviously, for Avril or Valari. I think Avril is going to be coming back in a big way in PvP after the Dragon Awakening, and the Azure meta will change to needing the ice skills. So if you're using Avril at the same time as the Ice Dragon and the Ice skills, that could end up being really big for CCing range. About the wall damage, I'm just not sure that Avril's doing freezing damage to the wall. She's obviously doing a lot of damage to the wall, but I don't know if it's freezing damage. So the +6 attack will help, but I don't know if the freezing damage increase will help. You can definitely test that and find out pretty easily, I think. So,
yeah, I agree. A little bit of testing with this will go a long ways. I haven't had time nor really the drive to test this one out. And for Halo 123, they said, "Can someone help me? I'm castle level 22 and I only go against 30 plus in the tower. It's not fun." So, Halo, first, congratulations for doing so well in PvP.
Yeah, that means you're doing good.
Yeah, it's not that you're and I know it's it has to be frustrating in your position to be in that situation. It's very easy for somebody at a higher castle level to be saying this, but in all sincerity, like, if you're going up against people that much higher than you, 8 castle levels higher than you, like right now going up against somebody 1 castle level above me is like the end of the world. So for you to go up against somebody 8 castle levels higher than you, and that's who you're getting matched with, that means you're playing so far above your peers in your castle level 22 group. You're doing an amazing job in the game. The way that the dual tower works as far as who you match, it does not matter your core power and it does not matter your castle level. The only thing that matters is your accumulated points, for better or worse. So of course in these types of situations, and you're not the first person to say this, there's a couple people on the Art of Conquest Facebook group that are posting screenshots of this and trying to make some change. I highly recommend linking up with them, but right now the only thing that matters is your tower score for who you get matched up again.
The whole tower is about to change also, so we'll see what the new one's like.
Yes. So please take everything with a grain of salt. And if worst comes to worst, just realize that you are outperforming everybody else around your cast level. I know that that's not going to make it less frustrating to get into crazy fights, but your win at that, if you're able to be somebody that's cast level 28, 29, 30, you're doing something right. And keep doing it, man, because you're doing something right. So KDG's also said that she can swap Prism Leos before PvP. Yes, that would be awesome. Jamelia said, "Hey guys, so hello." Ramal also said, "What's your time for mines?" Mine's at, excuse me, 15 past the hour. What's yours at, Joe?
I have 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah, mine's 15 past also.
Oh, cool. So we're in the same mines. Um,
Surprise, surprise.
Basic is here, so welcome Basic. And Katie also fought a 10 million core power dwarf twice last tower and almost beat him once. Uh, all I can say to that is Katie is on like a total crazy high level. Like if I had a bit of her tenacity, I would be happy.
Katie is amazing.
What's that?
She's amazing.
She is. I think I think Chip will agree with me because both of us were very sorry Chan, we were both very loud and vocal, and I think Corn too, like we really wanted to play with Katie and Adina and Tristan and everyone else. I'm so happy that we did that because they are some ridiculously amazing teammates. I'm so happy. So to keep going on with the Prism stuff, the next one is also a True Ruby. This True Ruby one, this is Divine Shield, so it offers hero max health +6, and the hero bonus is it gains a shield with a percentage of the hero's max health. The shield lasts up to 30 seconds. If the shield is destroyed before the 30 seconds, the hero will gain damage mitigation. So I have not tried this out because I only have one True Ruby, and my I think that this looks really good, but I don't think that it's super amazing, and the reason why is because of the current meta. I think with dwarfs and headshots, and even human archers, like the dire archers with Rend, like you could throw the most tanky stuff on Belrog and he's still going to drop. So I think that there might be a time and place for this, but for right now, I don't think this is the time nor place. That's my thoughts. I'm curious to know what Chip thinks.
Yeah, I guess I could agree there might be a time for it, but you're totally right. And I did test it, and it does nothing pretty much. I put it on Bane because Bane is having the hardest time surviving now. I feel, and he still just died in a couple of shots from the snipers. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some specific use to it, like for an event or something. But in PvP, it's just there's way better other things you can equip.
I agree, and just as like a sneak peek, most of mine are centered around buffing my army and specifically my dragon. And Chip alluded to that he focuses on the debuff portion. So as we move on through these, it will be good because we'll probably have a lot more differing opinions on like priorities just because of playstyle differences. And that's one of the beauties of all of these shards and combos is you can really customize and make your army and PvP unique compared to others. So this
I do want to make some kind of general statement, I think, and that's any of the ones that are just hero bonuses and only benefit the hero that's wearing it probably is not worth it. And if for no other reason than if that hero dies, then you just wasted that whole shard. And any hero can die at any time. So, almost all the time, I'd say the ones that benefit a whole army or a dragon are going to be better than those.
I agree with the first shard combo that we went over, the Draconic Storm. I think that's
Nora. Yeah.
That's the exception to everything, just because it's literally broken. But I guess you can say it's game changing because it literally changed the game overnight. And also for Ramal and Halo 123 and Katie, I'm glad you guys are having fantastic success in either Nor or in the Dual Tower. Hopefully this channel helps you guys out. The next one is going to be a true amethyst one. This is called Raging Dragon Hidden Tiger. So it's a hero bonus that increases the health and attack of your dragon. And the hero bonus is friendly dragon critical hit chance and critical hit damage gets a bonus. So when this first came out, I was super excited because it's stacking on top of Fatal Blows, and I forget off the top of my head, but I think between the Draconic stuff, the Fatal Blows, and between having this at like a 15%, I think you could get like a solid 60-65% crit chance for your dragon. And I used this for a little bit, and then I stopped because and maybe this will change after the Dragon Awakening. I don't know, but it seems like as the castle levels went up, the difference in health and everything was just too big to really for it to really make the type of difference I was looking for. So I opted to go for more defensive dragon things than trying to go purely for the offense. So I stopped using this. I think it might come back depending on what the Dragon Awakening is, but that's been my experience with it. It was good, but then as the castle level stuff came out, I think that health scaled much faster than the dragon damage from the black holes specifically, because I was looking for this for the black holes. But Mr. Chip, did you try this out, or your thoughts on this?
I think I probably tried it, but I agree with pretty much everything you said. I'm just not using dragon to do damage. I think it's really important that dragons do damage units, because that makes a lot of effects happen. But as far as getting actual high number of damage from my dragon, it's not really happening. And so yeah, I think that increasing health for dragons is really important. And so this is useful there. And you definitely could use this for events, especially the undead one. That is about speed, and the onyx is necessary to win that one. So in that one, I always try to max my dragon damage, but that's about it, I think.
Yes, I agree. And Katie said that she thinks it would only be good on an Onyx with Fatal Blows and nothing else, which is exactly my setup, and it still felt underwhelming. Ramal said my Bazir size so fast during dual tower fight. Do you have any suggestions? Yes.
All right, I would use this with a ruby too.
A ruby one for the Raging Dragon, and that makes a lot of sense too.
But just a test. Probably wouldn't decide on it.
For Ramal, with in concerns to your Bazrix dying so fast during tower fights and suggestions, the first thing I would question is your positioning of Bazrix. Simply changing his positioning can help so much. And Katie just said put more for center. So depending on the meta, I think I forget if you were. Nope. Okay, so you're 2.9 million core. So it depends on the meta. If they are putting the power size on the, if they have a power side, which means one of their sides is just going to overpower you, or in theory that's what they're trying to do, then I agree with Katie. Get it more towards the center. It should protect it a little bit more. And if that fails, then put things like Bane in front of him and try and do all of those subtle little things. For the next one, it is a true emerald and it's called Warlike. So this is a hero bonus of attack and health bonus by a certain percentage, and every 15 seconds the hero will recover 3% of the hero's max health and gain 4% bonus attack for 8 seconds. That adds up. So I think this just goes back to Chip's point of if it's a hero specific thing, and this one's very, it's not specialized, and I've gone off on this tangent before. I'll keep it short, but usually anything in this game, especially with prisms, you kind of want to go towards the extremes. Like a nice middle road type of prism isn't going to necessarily always be the best, or balance overall is a really weird idea in this game. It seems like just like in PvP, the power side idea tends to work. Like you overcompensate for in that advantage, and this just seems lackluster overall, and also it doesn't seem like it gives a big specific advantage. It's just kind of like cool, I guess, but I think there's just a million other better options.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when we have more prisms and just, I don't know, every hero has one, then you might pick this for something. But that's going to be super weird when that happens, because if you just like use 10 of them to completely max your troop attack, you'll be like level 100 castle attack. So I don't know what's going to happen when we get more prisms.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. And Panda Power is saying when they equip Warlike, all of their troop attack goes up too. Is that supposed to happen? Excuse me. So,
I don't think so.
That's a really good point from Panda. So, the bonuses, if it says hero bonus, that means and I can't believe I haven't covered this sooner. The hero bonuses mean that bonus applies in the battle as long as that hero is alive. So as soon as that hero dies, that bonus goes away. A great example of this, and we'll get to it eventually, is the Dragon Mage set. So if your hero that has the Dragon Mage set, which gives the hero bonus of essentially the mage set to your dragon, if that hero dies, then all of a sudden your dragon's not going to get the Dragon Mage set. However, the individual stones, like the true emerald, the individual stone of the rubies, and the individual amethyst that are put into those little nodes on the shard, those act like purple dragon skills in the sense of it doesn't matter if that hero's deployed or not. Those individual stone bonuses will affect your army. The hero doesn't have to be deployed. The hero does not have to be alive. All that matters for those subtle bonuses is those specific stones, and they add up. So if you put on Warlike, which has 2 of every type, then you'll get more troop attack than if you put on something that only has 1 emerald in it. So that might be what you're seeing, but I think that's important to point out because I don't think I've pointed that out before. But the individual nodes, they act like purple skills for dragons as far as like how it interacts with the game. As long as the prism is equipped to a hero, doesn't matter if the hero is deployed or not, or if it's dead on the battlefield, it's still going to give that bonus. For in the descriptions when it says hero bonus, that only applies if the hero's alive on the battlefield. That's why earlier in the week we went over like where to place prisms on your heroes. And the reason why you go with the more support type of heroes, or the safer ones, is because you want the hero to be alive to get the hero bonus for as long as possible. So Warlike gets a thumbs down. Maybe that's what we'll do, Chip. We'll rate them thumbs up, thumbs down. I'll do one hand for you.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of time if we.
Yeah, so we'll do thumbs up, thumbs down. I guess this hand, my left hand, will represent Chip. My right hand, which I think is backwards for you guys, my right hand will represent my thoughts. So next one is Dragon Tongue. So hero bonus, decrease the health and attack of enemy dragons. Hero bonus, 15 seconds after the battle starts, decrease the attack of enemy dragons by a percentage. So it's not my style. I'd rather buff myself.
Huge. I'm all about this.
So this is a split one. So OGC is going down. He doesn't want it. Chip gives it a thumbs up. He's all about it. So there's plenty of time for me at some point in time to go over why I don't like this. So let's quickly get Chip's takeaway on why he likes this.
In general, I talked about the debuffing. I just feel like it's the way a lot of high-level PvP is going, and I usually lose when people are debuffing my stuff. So I would say if you're doing that, you need to max it all. You need Overwrought at 10 of 9, and you also need your Dragon Affliction completely maxed to do all of the debuffs there. But if you're doing all that stuff, and you have the other shards that debuff, then another every 15 seconds, or no, sorry, it's just the 15 seconds, which dragons always live for 15 seconds. So you can count on this happening a lot. It decreases by 3%. That scales up like crazy. It's huge. I think it was really big.
Well, I might have to try that out once my affliction tree is completed. Um, for this next one, it is called Wave Power. So this one, excuse me, this is another True Emerald one. It offers a ton of hero attack. The hero bonus is upon casting an ability, increase their attack by a lot for 15 seconds. It can stack. So things like things like Avril or anybody else that can cast multiple skills, Rufio, it can stack. So you can get some ridiculous stuff out of this. For me, for a while, I was using this on Jax, and it frustrated Toby because like my second skill was Jax Spray and Pray, and it really brings Jax up a notch. It really does. But there's so many better things to do at the second skill. I'm glad I was converted by Toby and everyone. Overall, I really, really, really like this one. It is a hero specific one. I think it can be really good on Rufio. I prefer it on Jax. However, for right now, I have to give it the thumbs down because there's not enough prisms out there for specific just hero bonuses besides Nora. So for OGC, this is a thumbs down. What about for you, Chip?
I mean, I totally agree with what you said, and I have to give it a thumbs up because of that stuff. I think it's huge. Again, I don't have a true emerald, so I haven't been able to try it. I always tell people to use it and put it on Rufio. It seems like could be a lot of damage, and it is the only other one besides Draconic Storm I would say for a hero. Also agree, I can't think of what I would change for it because just like I said, that hero might die or that he could be stunned and you can't use it, and so it would take a while for me not only to get the true emeralds but to actually put this into use, I think.
So it seems like the consensus is against my thoughts. I went down, Chip went up. Undertaker's also saying it's great on Ophidia, which he spelled correctly. I always call her Ophidius. But
yeah, I would put this on like 5 different heroes if I could, but to put it on one is kind of like maybe a waste.
Yeah, because Rufio can get this in theory. Rufio can leap in, right? So he can leap. As soon as he lands, the Leo's Pride should go off. This lasts for 15 seconds and it can stack. So then if he does a spinning, if he does the whirlwind ability from Diablo 2, that's 2 abilities. So now it's double stacked. And this scales up like crazy. So the higher the rank of the Prism. So then the next Leo Pride proc, his second one, if he lives that long, so it might be better versus like Lich. That will be a massive one. Ophidius, I think, is also a really good pick, like Undertaker said, because Ophidius actually attacks ridiculously fast. She's sleeper OP for her auto attacks beyond just the % health damage. So the consensus is against me. That's fine. I think for outside of PvP, if I'm doing like Siege and things like that, I would use it for my Avril. But for the sake of time, we have Heavenly Praise, which is another true emerald. This is hero bonus, increase the attack. So this is the one that increases the attack and health of all of yourself, and every so often you get a moral boost. The moral boost is decreased by 1 second per rank up. It starts at 20. So if this is a 10-star Prism, you get a moral boost every 10 seconds, which is wow. So my thoughts is I don't like this. The moral boost thing can be kind of cool. If I had like a Prism that is super low level and I don't have a true Amethyst for Pestilence just to throw on like essentially like a low level Prism, then I would consider this one just for the moral thing. But I think it's really underwhelming.
Yeah, it sounds cool. And especially with snipers, I would want to try it. But if you think about it, 20 seconds, I don't know how it scales. That comes down, I guess. But your snipers are probably getting a morale boost close to right away anyways. So, I think it's a little wasteful also.
Yeah, so
thumbs down.
I think we got double thumbs down. and KDG said that one-on-one Ophidius could beat about every hero except for maybe Jax or Mako or Bazarix one-on-one. I agree, unless Belrog gets in and starts stunning her, but even then, like, I'm Team Ophidius all the way. The next one is Dragon Tamer. So this is this is a Chip one right here. It's got his name right on it. So this is Chip's Dragon Tamer. It's a true amethyst. The hero bonus is it increases the health and attack of your dragon, and it reduces the attack of the enemy dragon and increases the attack of your dragon. So this is like a double buff for the attack of your dragon, single buff for the health, and a single debuff versus the attack of the enemy dragon. For me and my playstyle, I have to go with the thumbs down because I'm not about debuffing the enemies. I'm about buffing myself up. So, Mr. Chip, what's your thoughts?
I would say right now it's a thumbs up, but I don't think it's going to be forever. I'm trying to remember if I even used this one because I definitely was at some point, and this is I like it because it debuffs, but I'm just not sure it's that strong, and I'm not worried about dragons that much that I want to focus the whole Prism on debuffing them, because usually snipers can kill them pretty quick. So yeah. I'd have to go with thumbs down, but if you're using it, I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, I am using it right now.
Are you gonna switch it now?
I mean, I guess it's working, so I'll keep using it. I'm at level 7, and it's only reducing the attack of enemy dragons by 5.6%. So I'll change it probably at some point, yeah.
But that must also stack with the other dragon debuff one that you have.
It does, but the other one is it's massive.
And for the previous one with the moral boost thing, KDG just said at level 8, it procs every 12 seconds for the moral boost. She doesn't think it's worth it either. I agree. So the next one is Heroic Soul. This is a true emerald one. It increases the attack and health of all non-dragon friendly units, and it increases the attack in... Oh, okay, so we're just going to lump all these ones together. So these are all the true emerald ones that buff your army, and then specifically race or size or melee ranged. And we're just gonna put all these together because there's so many unique ones. So for me, personally, I don't run these because I'm dwarf and it splits between the two different types. When I was using miners, I would do a humanoid one, and I would also do tiny mighty. And I think that really helped, but I think for where I'm at right now, I'm not using it. However, if I played a race like Lich where it's all skeletons, or if I played humans where it's all humanoids, I would use one just because it is a pretty substantial buff, and if you win both might and command, might and stamina, the addition to everything, it just works to me. So I gotta give it a thumbs up if your race benefits from it.
I don't think I'd use any of these. I would rather just put complete troop attack shards in.
Yeah, and that would probably give a way better bonus. I didn't think of it like that.
I think it's a little bit more. Not huge, but a little more. But it's only attack, it's not health. So that's where you're sacrificing a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that's why I did the humanoid and the tiny mighty when I had the miners, because pretty much 1% more health for miners was really like 2.2% or whatever because of the shield. But just so I don't lose track of these, but Vice is saying, hey OGC, love the content. I have a question about troop gear. Should I get all gear to 7-star before getting 1 to 8? So I'll try to do this as quickly as I can. What I would do for troop equipment if I was you is I would take one set, a good set, for your ranged units and just bring that to 6-star first. For pretty much all the main races out there, getting 6-star on your ranged unit is everything. From there, I would take a second set and bring it to 6 stars for your melee. From there, I would take the other 3 troop types. So if I'm dwarf, bring the snipers to 6 stars, then bring the mechs to 6 stars. After they're both at 6 stars, I would bring the miners, the tanks, and the blasters up to 4 stars. After that, I would start working on 7 stars. Personally, I would bring the snipers to 7 stars, then the mechs to 7 stars, and then just do nothing but the snipers until they're like 9 stars or something ridiculous. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So that's what I would do. Hopefully that makes sense. Sydney also said, guys, I didn't get a true or fine ruby, so I can only use the 2 shard combos. Can you tell me the best 2 shard combos to use? Yeah, we'll be able to go over that, and I'll skip to that right before we go to mines for you, Sydney. And they have 6 prisms. If you don't have anything crazy, there's nothing wrong with going with like the plus troop attacks or anything like that. Though they're still really viable, especially depending on your race. They're better than others. So there's nothing wrong with
PvP
that.
a lot.
What is it, Chip?
I used to use them for PvP a lot.
Yeah,
just the troop buff.
And they make a huge difference. As we saw, granted it's a rank 8 prism, but 1 rank 8 prism is equal to 2 full plus 7 glance as far as the temple stuff. That's insane, guys. Think about how much 1 plus 7 runestone costs. It's insane. So even if your prism's like rank 5 and it's equal to like 1 plus 7 glance, that's still like mind blown if you're one of the players that ever spent a lot on temple. Like you have to be so frustrated with the temple right now. But we also have Katie saying, problem with these is show the change in attack so you don't really know how much you gain. Yes, so as far as the racial buffs, you can't see it in the stats, so that does add in a whole other issue. And Vice, I'm glad that helped you. If you ever get confused, just rewind the stuff. It's going to be on YouTube for a very long time. So the next one that we're going to jump into is Pestilence. It's True Amethyst. Hero bonus is reduce the attack and health of all non-dragon enemy units by a percentage. Every 15 seconds, reduce the attack and health of a random enemy unit by whatever percentage, which gets pretty high for the remainder of the battle in a Ken stack. Okay. All right, here's my thoughts on Pestilence. It's not for me. I know Taint loves them. It's not for me. However, if I went crazy and I brought one of my prisms up to rank 9 for Nora, and then the next lucky board thing came out and I could only get it to like rank 2 or rank 3 for a prism, if I had like a leftover prism that was really low level, I would put Pestilence on it. That's what I would do with it. For me, I don't think it's worth it to go super ham on Pestilence, and the reason why is it's every 15 seconds. So that means by the time you're 30 seconds into the fight, it happened 2 times. It can hit troops most of the time, according to Taint. It hits the enemy ranged troops. However, it can also hit an enemy Avalon. And I really don't... I like to minimize as much RNG as I can, which is weird because this game is so full of RNG. Dwarf is RNG. They're the epitome of that. But I try and minimize it. So this is not something I'm comfortable with using. Your thoughts, Chip?
Well, definitely we all know a lot about this from Taint. I love the idea of it, but I think the way he's using it is the only way to use it, and it has to be wailed out like crazy. Because, and this is the case with a lot of them, and a lot of the debuff ones specifically, is that the percentage doesn't really get high enough to make a big difference until it's 9 or 10. And, then it causes a big impact, and then the stacking really adds up because you get 2 of them that are doing that level damage or debuffing. So I love it, and I tried it. I tried 2 of them at the same time, and I think that he's right. Like 3 or 4 you need, and they all need to be like between 8 and 10 level, probably. it to really do what it's supposed to do. So I would say that, and so I wouldn't use like a level 2 prism that I had left over. I wouldn't use it on this. I would use it to heal my dragon or something.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And Tane is just on a different level. So just because we have about 10 minutes until mine start, what I will do is I want to show something for Sydney because there might be players out there that don't have a million
I love
fine.
2 shard combos too.
What is it?
I love 2 and 4 shard combos.
Yes, and I have two-star combos out there for mine. So I'll show you my prisms. If we have time afterwards, I'll hopefully get a replay from Chip, and we can look at his as well. Because his is a total different play style than mine. So for my Avalon, this is one. This is a. Is this okay? So this is a fine emerald for the blessed dexterity, but pretty much it's a lighter version of Warhorn that lasts for a significantly longer period of time. It's 22 mine's ring 6 and it's 22% increased attack speed for all nearby stuff. So that includes heroes for 30 seconds. So this is pretty much the entire fight for Dwarf. By the time 30 seconds has elapsed, I mean, the Ring of Ragnar Black Hole is just finishing up, so the fight's pretty much over. There is another one called Fleeting Dexterity, and this is a 2-shard combo. You can do this at any level of play, and at the start of battle, it does the same exact thing. It only lasts for 15 seconds, and it's a smaller boost. It's only 4.4%. But I like the 2 of those because that's an extra 26%. I don't think Chip likes this one, but I definitely like getting that extra boost, especially when you add on command. It is pretty much taking that command win if you get 60 points higher in command for the 30% bonus attack speed for the whole fight. And it's pretty much doubling that bonus. I think Warhorn, if the enemy has a Onyx Dragon, which it is fairly common at the level of play that I'm at, I think the Onyx Black Holes really are a strong counter to Warhorn as far as the troops are concerned, as long as they land on them and everything else. But this buff or this shard combo really benefits all of your troops. Katie's also saying that she's using it, so I'm not 100% crazy. She gave me this idea. Last thing before I ask Chip his thoughts on this is, it looks like both of the effects are the same, but because they're 2 different shards, like one's a 4-star one, they have different names. Because they have different names, they stack. I guess that's the easiest way of putting it. Since they're 2 different combos with different names and slightly different abilities, they stack. So that's my thoughts with it all. We'll ask Mr. Chip what his thoughts are. I don't think he likes this one. I give it a thumbs up. Let's go, Katie.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I used it after Katie mentioned it a little bit, and I think it does help. I also tried with the 2-shard accuracy buff for nearby troops. I just didn't see that much of an effect, and I would put like full troop buff on this instead, I think.
I got you. In again, different play styles, which is why it's. I think Prism's added a lot of diversity. So even if we see everyone going with the same dwarf formation, they're all dwarf. The Prism things changed it all. Crazy King J also. I'm sold, Chip. I'm sold. I'm sorry. I can't jump on that. But this next one.
But look, you were doing faster times than me in the group raid, so maybe that was why. That could have done the difference.
I did all troop attack except for that one for Avalon. I left that on him. But by the way, that hold on, I gotta show this because it's pretty wild. So, is it under personal? No, it's not under personal. It's under system. Well, first of all, we won the we were one of the winners for the meme event on Facebook. So that's the first time I won something from like Art of Conquest, the official stuff. So let's go. Our meme did good, but also raid dungeon. Adina and Kurt, they essentially they carried me. It was literally all them. I clicked on a opening thing and then ran and killed. I think it was Virian, and before I could even make it back to the middle, Adina killed everything. Anyways, we got 52 seconds, so I have to give a big shout out to them. It's ridiculous. Yeah. This one is the one I did a video where I put the webcam in my mouth so you can see my hand doing it. And we got like 50. I think that video is 59 seconds or 57 seconds. We got 55 seconds that time, so we did pretty good. But back to the hero prisms, because this next one is probably the most important in the game after the Nora. So this is...
Agree. 100% agree.
This is the one that I often refer to as the Dragon Mage set. And the reason why I call it the Dragon Mage set is the Mage set, which I guess is an old school term right now. The Mage set got its name and fame when the Dragon sets first came out. Since then, there's been more sets like the Clash of Fate one, but the older players know it as the Mage set. And what the Mage set does is when your Mage drops to like 10% health or whatever, they get a 99% shield mitigation for 5 seconds, pretty much making it so that they aren't going to die. This does a very similar thing for your Dragon, but it gives a 95% damage mitigation. Depending on the rank, you can get it for more time. So this is 7 seconds. In PvP time, like PvP real time, it is like 14 seconds. In PvP like countdown timer is 7 seconds. And it offers a friendly dragon buff of some extra health. Even if you're fighting Lich or whatever you're going up against, I still highly recommend this, because without this, dragons are actually surprisingly easy to kill. They're very vulnerable to damage. If you've ever had a Jax with spray and pray unloading on your dragon, you know what that feels like. So imagine if you took away the protection tree, or if you took away this, it would be a cakewalk to take out dragons. This, even going up against the Warlocks, I think this is still a must-have. It's just so good. I think that this and the True Ruby for Nora are two of the biggest things, in my humble opinion, and I think Chip agrees with that.
Yeah, I can't overstate how important this is. It's just a necessity. I've won so many fights just because my dragon didn't die, and I think it's important when you have that shield. Also consider that if you have protection max, then you're probably getting this shield and stunning all their troops at the same time. So your dragon has a chance to breathe. In that time, if your dragon can heal itself back, you could then have the advantage, because the other dragon might not have healed itself, and you might have 100% more health than it, or 50% more health than the other dragon. So, this swings battles. It's totally a necessity. One thing I do want to point out is it's kind of nice that this one it's not that important to have this shard really high, because just the health alone is good, but you're only changing how many seconds your dragon has to live. So, of course, it's a luxury if you can extend it. But if you are a skilled PvP player, maybe you can make do with 6 seconds. And figure out how to win in that time. But it's cool because it's kind of like a second chance to every PvP fight.
I agree 100% with Chip. Katie's saying that going up against 10 million core Lich players at level 49, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And it doesn't at that level of play. And as I say, those top players in like the top 100, or even people like Katie, and even to me, people like Chip, they're playing a different game than the rest of us.
Well, I mean, they might use this too, but when you're overmatched, and it's only 95% damage mitigation. So there's 5% there where if it's a sniper that has a headshot, because he has a way higher accuracy or speed rate, or if it's Lich Warlocks that are like 2 levels above you, then that 5% is still going to be a lot. And so I think even par, it's really great and important. But to Katie's point, yeah, like you can still get crushed by someone 3 million more than you.
I I agree completely. In not only is it just this prism, but I mean, if you're overpowered or you're going up against like top players, of course they're going to get through it. But if you put some CC down on the enemies, even going up against warlocks that are under your level, you have an earthquake down on them. Your dragon
Yep.
gets low, and you drop an origin stone down with this. Like there's it's more than just the prism. But if you value trying to keep your dragon alive, as I always try and do, because my dragon carries me in most of my fights. There are things that you can do to kind of increase the chance of keeping your dragon alive, and this is the backbone of it, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I mean, what's for sure is you can beat someone 2 million, 3 million core more than you. I've done it before, but you're not going to do it if you don't use this, and you're not going to do it if you don't do the CC and do everything right. And you won't win every time because I also know that part. But you need this if you're going to compete for sure. And you have a chance to beat someone stronger than you. You can do it.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm so loud.
And that is I just turned you down a little bit on my thing. I'm glad that you're loud, loud and proud. So mine's Mayhem. The countdown to start just started for me, but I'll quickly get through these other ones real quick. I have Draconic armor on my Ophidius. I think this is another huge one, especially if your protection is high on your dragon or maxed out. It allows your dragon to recover 2.2% health per second, and healing received by the dragons increased by 11%. I did out the math because I don't know. I'm just one of those weirdos. But basically, if you have Noble Blood, which is 0.9%, which brings this whole thing up to 3.1%, and you also have your protection stuff, then all of a sudden you're talking about over 4.1% health per second on a Azul Dragon. It would be 3.1% for everything else. Add on the increased healing efficiency from your dragon. Add on healing received by your dragon, and I mean you're talking a significant amount of health per second. I like this one. It's not for everyone, but I care about my dragons a lot. The next one is the Draconic armor. So this offers a bunch of like a mini shield for the dragon at the start of the fight. It's almost like it's close to like 1/6 of the dragon's health. Undertaker's making fun of me because now all of a sudden I'm a math guy. It also adds some straight up health. I like that. Of course, we have the True Ruby on Nora. That only took me 6 months and God knows how many thousands of dollars. Thank you to Katie and Tane for like making it possible. I love you guys and all the Patreons out there because I was thinking about selling my car to get a True Ruby. We also have Rapid Recovery. So I'm testing this one right now on Bazarek to see if this will help keep him alive. You can read the stuff on the screen. It's all survivability stuff, but I want my Bazareks alive. I might be changing that. And we also have Turn the Tide on our Floras. And that should be all of my prisms. Now let's hop in. Maybe we can see if we can get in a fight or two. Maybe find Mr. Chip. See if he's up for kicking our butt with the Jade Dragon.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Oh wow, we made it perfect on time. We got 10 seconds to go. So in the chat, guys, let me know who do you guys think is going to win. OGC or hashtag Chip Nation. If you're going for Chip, make sure it's hashtag Chip Nation. We're going to meet in the middle of the map.
I think Kurt is in here too.
Oh my god, if we can beat Kurt.
Don't do it to him.
Oh yeah, my god. He already made a joke in private message, and he's like, "I'm going to leave the kingdom just so I can siege you down, OGC, if you ever beat me again." So we got to be careful. All of a sudden, who knows? Oh, you're on the T-Rex.
That was easy. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna duel Mr. Chip. We're both castle level 47. He has jumped in core power. He's almost 6.1 million. Oh, in basic, congratulations on Void 160. I'm glad. I'm glad that you got Void 160. I'm glad that the videos for 158 and 159 helped you out, man. I apologize that I've been slacking at the Void stuff, but it just seems so overpowered right now. I figure I'm going to wait a little bit and then do them. We also have Undertaker voting for OGC. Oh my god, Ramel's voting for me. We have Crazy King J, who is voting for Chip. Crazy King J, what a traitor, man.
He gets
what is it, Chip?
He gets me.
He gets you. He does. All right, so we won Magic and Stamina. That sucks. We're going for Might and Command. All right, so...
Are you going for Might and Command?
I was going for Might and Command, but you got it. All right, let's see if we can get this to work. So this is pretty much a race to see who can get through each other's soul sides first.
Your mechs are hard to kill.
And your dragon is super annoying, dude. Oh, and you killed my Rufio? What type of monster are you? You're like the cookie... oh, no. You're the chip monster. Alright, we're doing it in early Grims because I don't want to run out of ammo.
Oh, something's up with my buttons.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't get your dragon.
This isn't looking good, though. You're just about to... Oh, Chip's Bazrix lived our side. Rip. Good fight, man. Good fight.
Yeah, that was good. Man.
We did decent damage.
For a while. Your mechs were holding up.
So I just got the 7-star equipment on them yesterday, so they should have like hopefully a little bit more power. All right, so who do you guys think? I think our chance, if I was being generous to myself, I think we have a 0.5% chance to beat Kurd. I think Chip has like a solid 10% chance. Do you guys think either one of us will be able to beat Kurd tonight if he's in the same mines?
I think I can.
You can? All right. I want to see it because that would be amazing.
I'm kind of on a roll right now.
Oh, Kurt's saying let's PvP. Go middle.
I gotta heal.
Where am I on the map? Oh, there we are. If Kurt wants PvP, we will PvP him. I mean, it's going to end really bad for us. Oh, no. Who's going to get Kurt first?
Did he just run by?
Did he run from me? Wow, Kurt running from Chip.
No, that didn't happen.
I was going to say, Kurt's like the last person to run from a fight. Oh, have we tested to see how long the cooldown timer is after dueling somebody?
I experienced it. It was a little bit annoying, but it helped me out.
Oh. So it's kind of working as intended then.
Yeah, I guess so. It didn't seem like it was working exactly how they wrote it, which is pretty normal.
Oh, Kurt's number 1. He's the event leader. Why is he saying come fight me in house chat if he's winning the event? Oh, he's going up against Eric, dude.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Eric's good.
Yeah, he is. He was on 1164 with us. We did end up winning. So that was the server that our kingdom was against us, and the entire server was against us. And what we did was we just planned for like a 3-day period where we won king. Maybe it was a week or like a 5-day period because we forcefully won the king vote, and then we took the Imperium, and that was the most expensive nonstop fight back when removing the flag like went up so much higher. Like I think right now it's like half price compared to what it used to be. We were pulling off the flags when it was like 8,000 Lenari each. It was bad. It was bad. Legend Druni covered that one. It was bad, but we won. Then we left the server. It was not a sustainable fight. Basically, it was like we went all out just to make a point.
Was that with EG?
The EG people were with us. Actually, Pantheon was with us at the time too. Big K and Tyrion. Back when like Tyrion played and was actually considered like a whale, if that makes sense.
I remember.
Who do you think's gonna win? I think Kurd will, but Eric he is really.
Oh, Kurd won.
He's gonna come out now and see the two of us.
He needs to heal.
Should we just follow? Oh no! Slow down, Kurd.
Oh, he's got the super speed.
Who's he gonna attack?
Pick.
All right, we're going for it. Sorry,
did you challenge him?
I challenge him. All right, guys. Cheer on OGC. Leave some hearts in the comment section because my heart is about to break at how fast I lose. Oh my god, this is going to end badly. Although we might do okay. Oh my god, he changed his stats up because I used to win in 2. Now I'm only winning in might. He has the same setup as you, the same side. Crap.
Well, I can't wait for that switch sides button.
So fighting him, his power side's on the bottom.
I've been begging for that switch sides button.
Oh, and I think that will also just free up so much PvP formations. So I couldn't duplicate troops or do my Raxius because of stuns. So that's slightly annoying. So I think the Raxius is more important because I had that new item that does stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, that's great. It's a great item.
I
know what you're talking about.
He just got through my bottom. His dragon's starting to move up. I think this... Oh, we still have Badrix. Grims, do your thing. Dragon's moving around. His dragon's too close. He's got me, but I'm going to do some pretty good damage. All right, you know what? For going up against Kurd, I'm cool with this. I think we got all of his mechs except for one.
Yeah, those snipers. They're so smushy.
Yeah, they are. All right, so Kurd got us, but I think we did end... Oh, no, he has one mech still alive. All right, you know what? That's not bad, because I think he has some really good mechs. Actually, his mechs are weaker than mine. What?
Okay, we're going now.
Dude, he's got... His equipment, he has a 9-star, another 9-star, an 8, and a 7 on his mechs. I'm really confused.
Okay, I know we're going to be inverted sides, so...
Unless he switches it up.
No.
Do you get normal fight or inverted?
Inverted.
Wait, is that what you were going for?
No, I'd rather match up. But I don't have the switch button yet, so I can't.
You got this, Chip. All right, guys, in the chat, make sure you guys spam #ChipNation. We have Jamelia saying, "Hey, we have Undertaker saying, don't let Kurd help him win." Oh, they didn't want us to attack Kurd. They wanted him to win. Kurd doesn't care about the event stuff. He just wants to PvP. I can assure you of that. If he wanted the event, he would win it. He wants to fight.
He'll probably beat both of us anyways.
Yeah. He will destroy us. Um, Katie G was saying that she agrees with you. She wants the flipping formation thing. We also have Jamelia and Verma and Crazy King J saying hashtag Chip Nation. They're cheering Chip on. If you guys cheer him on hard enough, he will win. Guaranteed.
We love Kurd too.
What's that?
We love Kurd too.
Yes. In all fairness, Kurt is the first person, typically speaking, when he's that first person that if things hit the fan, he's going to be there and he will have your back. He's that guy. And
he got me.
Was it close for a while?
Yeah. Man, I mean, these fights still go pretty quick, I guess. There's a minute 7 left.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we were both down to not very much. And when I got his dragon half health and then the stun came out, then my heroes died and I only had a couple snipers left and I couldn't do anything. And he got my dragon.
I don't even think he healed. He challenged us again.
No, he did heal. He did. Okay. Oh, for me?
All right, we're gonna flip our side. I think if we can line up, I don't know how it will go. Actually, I think if it's not an inverted fight, we'll do good, because if we black hole his snipers and we have our 5-star sky tone to boost up our snipers, we might be able to. Oh my God, he flipped it. He flipped this. Oh my God.
Maybe he's listening.
Oh no, he didn't. Okay, we're good. And we can start off with our Axios. Oh my gosh, this is best case scenario for us. Alright, so we got all 3 Raxius things. We're now jumping in with our Rufio. Alright, you know what? Our dragon's moving up. Oh God, I hate when the dragon does that. Stay alive, buddy. Stay alive.
I'll be right back.
Oh my God. No,
you got that.
Our dragon dropped. No, his Denji. Oh my God, we had the perfect start. We were so close. Guys. Oh, he gave us the thumbs up. God, I love this guy. All right, we're gonna pull our stuff out so that he can get out of this and then go hit Chip. Oh my gosh, we were so close. So if we were able to take down his den, if we killed all of his stuff before his stuff killed ours, we would have won. Think about it. I don't know. I think he just blew us open. What a good fight. So Katie is disappointed that she's no longer matched with us. We still keep getting Kurd and Chip. Oh man, yeah, we did worse that time as far as like the stats from this, but as far as the actual fight, like the first 10 seconds, we were looking really good.
Did you get this?
Well, welcome back, Chip.
Thanks. He got you?
Yeah, but I mean, so it was power side versus power side, but then I even got my Raxius off, but then the problem was I couldn't kill off like his gladiators, so my dragon moved forwards and his gladiators like just ran past myself into my snipers. It looked so good for the very start, but it's all good. We also have AOC then saying that they have a question about Clash of Fate, so go for it, man. Whatever your question is, go for it. Ask it. We got it. And some of your questions, guys, will get turned into a video later on in the week. Like the Prism placement thing, that came from questions from the stream. So if you guys have questions, don't hold them back. If I can't give you a full in-depth answer here, I'll do my best to make a video for you guys during the week.
I sent you my replay with Kurt, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Awesome. We'll check that out right after this.
Oh, cool. Okay, power sides.
Who's faster?
Oof.
Oh,
see, your dragon went 50% right away and everything was stunned. I hate that.
Yeah, but now I don't have the protection proc. Although I am happy that I was able. So I was more curious about your Axius and trying to win the sun fight going up against your Axius.
Yeah, that's why I started using Avril because just in case.
Oh my god, my dragon's too low. Stop that
Oh,
ship.
my phone just died. Shit, what happened? I'm
Poop.
plugged in.
Chip said poop.
Shoot.
No, Chip. How? So where my dragon is, you see how you just like collapse my bottom side? How can I get that to hold up stronger and longer?
Um,
Or
your
was
bottom side right now?
yeah, so like where your Jax was, or in your Raxius, like those lanes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You were able to get them through them really fast. How can I make that like stronger? Because it seems like that seems to be my weak point, like the very edge of the map on my power side.
Right. Um, I mean, that's like a true test of who's stronger, I think, because it's really the HP of those gladiators that you put up there. So I would there, and you should check my prisms after. But
Okay.
I would max it HP and the survivability. I actually, I used to have Denji just built for damage, and all of those heroes now I've put on the Gladiator Dragon set for 35% damage mitigation. And yeah, it's super important to keep them alive. The other thing there is just the dragon. Is as soon as your dragon fell, then the troops just collapsed.
Yeah.
Am I still there? My phone's broken. I can't turn it on.
Uh, you're still in voice and you're still in the map.
I can't get the screen on my phone. I don't know how I'm in game.
Oh god. Maybe yeah. You're still here. Oh my god, we can challenge ship now. We can.
Oh no!
um, I'll try that out. And for the dragons between Chip and Kurd, they're relatively similar. Kurd's is not all blessed out. His aerial blast and his tranquility are still graders. And
Aerial blast you can wait on. You don't need to max that.
in Chip has the 7-star snipers and seven star mechs, and Kurd's mechs are all over the place. I can't make sense of this. He has 2 9-stars, an 8-star, and a 7-star. I think he can go with a full 8-star set easily. But what's the 8-star offer? Oh, it's only the healing efficiency. Okay, so and then his sniper's a 9-star. Oh my god. Okay. Little bit of difference there. And as far as the stats, it looks like so Chip won in Might and Command, and Kurd won in Magic and Stamina. Both snipers went absolutely huge. So let's go take a quick peek at this. So it's inverted, and it looks like Kurd starts off with the Ryxius. Chip started with the temporary repair. Oh, to hold up against the cell side. Kurd does the
Toby
other.
taught me that.
What's that?
Toby taught me that.
Does it help?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely was working a lot for a while.
Interesting. And huh?
Yeah, having Avril really helps with that strategy because you can go after those center snipers. But once you repair, it's just about taking those guys out and then tagging the dragon.
Interesting. Okay. And then we got the black holes that go into the Cleo's black hole. So Kurd used, man, everyone give me a hard time.
Cleo?
Yeah, he used Cleo on you. He
I've been
used
seeing that actually.
what's that?
I've been seeing that
Yeah,
from other players too.
everyone gave me a hard time for using Cleo into the Ring of Ragnir, but now it seems like people are doing that more. But I think the difference is back when I was doing it, there wasn't as many snipers out there. Now with like 5 packs of snipers, like the Cleo hole is much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, you guys had a pretty close fight, but I mean,
Yeah.
Troop equipment wise, like he's got 9-star snipers. Like that's his snipers have a giant advantage on you.
Yeah.
Man, you did really good though. You did really good. You did far better than me, man. um,
Thanks. Um, thanks. I should beat him, but next time.
yeah, you got this. Oh, the goblin things came out. Let's see if we can get one real quick so that we can get on the board. Oh no,
Look at my prisms.
Kurd's here. No, Kurd's gonna get it.
Look at my prisms.
I can't. I just got challenged by some person from that house that full of bullies named Blood Moon. Ugh,
Oh,
they're the
most
worst.
hated.
So AOC the end said, you know how you have to participate in 3 games to get rewards? Do you have to physically join the battlegrounds 3 times, or is it enough just to be on the list? Chip, do you know the answer to that for Clash of Fate? I think you just have to be on the Clash list. I don't think you actually have to show up or do anything.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I'm too neurotic to have ever tried it, so
Same.
I don't know for sure.
I'm like 99.9% sure of that, but I would ask in the OGC community chat AOC the end, because I'm sure that somebody there has that experience. All right, Parasite versus Parasite against Kurd. Let's see if we can do this one better.
Thanks, Katie. I'll borrow your snipers or mines next time.
Oh, that's really nice of Kate. Oh my gosh, can we?
I love fighting with Katie and Adina snipers. It's so much fun.
So he blasts through our dragon way too fast, and I think that's probably our biggest issue. There's not much I guess I can redo the formation thing. And for me, an inverted fight might actually be better in trying out the temporary repair for the start. I'll have to try that with him.
I want to show you one prism that I think might help a lot.
I'll definitely check it out. We also AOC the end is in the quarterfinals on Sunday, so congratulations, man. That's huge. And Katie said,
Oh, awesome!
they're being attacked. They must know I'm here instead of zeroing. Oh, jeez. Undertaker said, Toby is the magic teacher. Yeah, that guy is. He's really insane. All right, I'm asking her for one more. And Chip, which hero is the Prism on?
I think it's on Balrog right now.
Balrog.
I had it on Genji.
Intimidation.
It might be it.
The opponent taking damage reduce the attack of the attackers by 41% for 3 seconds.
Are you using that?
No, I'm not. I used to back when there's like a lot more archers and stuff. I stopped because if he doesn't fully charge up his totem, I feel like it doesn't. I don't know. I have to try it again. All right, so Kurd's in third. Oh, okay, I see Kurd now.
I was beat by someone using it and then started using it. I think it's really good for the power side because all those snipers will immediately get debuffed.
I gotcha. All right, so I'll try that out tomorrow in Dual Tower. I'll give up the one on my Bazarix. I'm gonna go up against Kurd using Kurd formation. It's actually not Kurd's formation. It's just still called Kurd.
It's the one to go against Kurd.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to try temporary repair as a start, or why do I have to second
Only
guess?
inverted. Temporary repair only inverted.
Okay. So we're inverted. We started with the temporary repair. He did the Raxius. It still looks like he's just blowing through everything. It's ridiculous. So I think we have almost one pack of his mechs down. We're slowly starting to lose out on some of ours. We are going to jump in with our Rufio because probably not the smartest thing, OGC.
Is he using the tornado? Yep.
To be honest, I have no idea.
Oh, maybe that was Tailwind.
I think he still has too many. Ooh, okay. If my oh no, I was gonna say if my Yip lived long enough for me to do the tornado, we killed his dragon. Oh my god, we have our Jax going. Our Jax is spraying. Wow. Oh my god. Ow, I just kicked the chair. That really hurt. Our dragon's down. Our dragon's down. We still have Belrog up. Oh my god, can we do it? Our Jax is still in spray and pray in the back.
Oof.
Oh my god, our 0.5% chance. Why is it lagging out? Why?
The snipers won't die.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, we're done. Duel tower, no. Best in the world ever. Insanity. Kurt is leaving Blood Moon. He is joining up with 300 in green to siege Blood Moon. Our hair is on point. We look amazing. OGC girl. We beat Kurd. She said yay. I lasted 1 minute versus him. I know that's longer than versus you.
Ouch.
Oh my god. I'm eating ice cream tonight. It's a cheat day. We are... Oh my god.
Oh, your hair is on point, huh?
I just got a haircut. It was getting a little bit long.
This is OGC.
I could go kill up.
Happy birthday, OGC.
Oh man, poor Kurd. He's not going to take that one lately. Should I message? So Kurd, you want to try and win this time? Oh man. He's going to zero me so bad.
Did you use repair in that one?
I did. I used the temporary repair.
And I can't remember if this was you. Did you put a healing received on your mechs? Because healing received increases the amount of repair that they get.
Interesting. No, but if you have the 8-star equipment, that they gain 60% increased healing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Poor Kurt. He's going to... If he doesn't come, then in like the last minute, do you want to... or the last few seconds, you want to do a fight?
Did you challenge me?
No, but like right at the end of mine, we can hop into a fight if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god. I want to give him a chance for redemption, you know. I forget how many fights we had. I think we only fought Kurd once and we won, so 100%. I love you, Kurd, so much. Oh man. Alright, so do you want to do inverted or regular?
Regular.
Alright. Which side's your power side? The bottom?
For me, it's the top. So for you, it's the bottom.
Okay. So you want power side?
Oh, fuck. Shoot. I said shoot.
Oh, you were talking about, I remember, iFunky.
Yeah, Funky Monkey.
So I put myself on the bottom. It should be going up against the top.
Yeah, that should work.
All right. We'll try this time and Maybe my dragon just won't run away so fast. Oh god, Katie said OGC 100% win rate versus card. This is bad. He's going to dislike me. Oh my god, that oh, we both insta proc?
Yeah, we did.
Ooh, this is not good.
I'm still stunned.
Come on.
Yeah, going for it.
No, let me do my Araxius, bro. Thank you. If we can get our Rufio out, come on, Rufio. I messed up with my Araxius stun. Jax, why are you frontlining?
Kill that dragon. Yes.
No, Jax, get out of the front line.
Oh, mine's almost down though.
I should have tagged in instead of Earthquake. Oh my god, let me tag it. Stop.
You would have. Oh, I hate that. Oh, come on.
Oh my god, did we get Kurd then Chip back to back? It's still not over. There's still plenty of time left.
My Baz is down.
Mine's down too, but oh no, we both have Ophidia. I get Nora and I get a True Ruby now. Again, thank you to the Patreons out there for believing in me, and Kitty and Taint, and OGC Girl, and
I think you got me.
Oh my god. So we went up against Kurd, who's probably realistically top 50 in the world, in my humble opinion. We also went up against what is it?
I said good job.
Thank you as well. So I think Chip got us 2 or 3 times, and we got him once.
I'm top 152.
Yeah, no. So Kur's definitely, in my opinion, like top 50 in the world. At worst case, maybe top 60. Chip is like top 10, top 5. You know what I mean? He's up there when he borrows Adina and KV snipers.
Yeah. Well, I can get top 50 with them. Maybe I can time you out.
I like how Kurt doesn't even do like the friendly banter. He's like, if I had Onyx, I can beat you easily. The thing with that is, if you guys don't know Kurd, that would almost seem offensive, but that's just Kurd, and we love him. Oh my god. So Undertaker said 2 wins in a row for OGC. That is something we can't see every day. Oh, thanks, man. That one.
Yeah,
really,
it's not like he makes videos every day or something.
That hits me in the hit me in the feels. Revenge says Savage. Oh, I think that's to the comment to Kurd. Oh my god. Hopefully he does not watch this. I don't think Kurd watches my videos often, so I think we're in the clear, and nobody from here would ever tell Kurd I said anything like that. Good fight, Chip. You did awesome, man.
Good job, man.
So I actually forgot, guys. We have one more thing to open up. 100 Lunari. You know, every little 100 Lunari, guys, it really does add up over time. For the one little thing that I forgot about, we have to have some luck, and you know what? I had the most luck when I'm surrounded by friends, which is like in this moment, which is also a really good band. So this is the Hero Ultra chest. It contains a Soul Signet or a Flawless Soul Signet. So I think it's a 1 out of 3 chance to get the Flawless version. I do not have the Flawless. I think I have 1 Soul Signet or whatever. I would love a Flawless one because I think the stats on it, it's stamina and command, if I remember correctly, and it has a pretty good side effect. So we will try this.
You got this, OGC.
Oh, man. We were so close. We were so close. Well, we did not get it this time. Luckily, if there's one event that we're not horrible at, it's the group raids, which, for me to say I'm good at the group raids, I literally got carried, but the only reason why I'm...
You're good.
What's that?
You're good. The middle person matters. and it is like seconds or two, because when it depends on I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the middle person doesn't matter.
No, the middle person not as important, but being good at at the group raise if you're not the first or even when I went first, I got sub 1 minute. I think we got 58 seconds, Chip.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 58. We were tied for first place, and it just was based on the assists.
Yes, so I mean that was that was really good. So we can do good with it.
But Kurt and Adina are just crazy.
Yeah, they're next level. But the thing with the group raids and the part where it's almost embarrassing to be good at that event for being like that third person or just me in general is it's not necessarily my ability to perform it. It's just my internet connection and load screen. That's all that I have. If other people that are far better than me had better load screen or internet time, they would do amazing. Like I think we outdid Taint by seconds, but he has horrible load time. So some of it just comes down to the luck of your internet provider. I'm glad. Big shout out to Comcast. They are mad over expensive and have a giant monopoly on cable stuff. Fios is not an option. But I did spend extra money for the gamers bundle or whatever because of whatever. So if that's making the difference, shout out to Comcast. You got me a couple extra Lunari.
That's cool. I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, it's like faster download, faster upload by a little bit, but I noticed a little difference with it. But for the package, like 160 a month or whatever, I don't think that really overcompensates for the like 1,000 Lunari, but it makes the video stuff a little bit easier. So I think we're going to leave it on a high point of I think we lost 3 to Chip and we won 1 versus Chip. So we got like a 25% win rate against Chip. We lost 2 or 3 times against Kurt. It had to be a similar amount, and we won once going up against Kurt, which it's just awesome. Let's watch the one against Kurt once more, then we'll call it a night. That way I can get plenty of beauty sleep before we do a live stream tomorrow. How do I see the... Where is the...
Go to activity and go to you, the icon second from the right.
Oh, it should be right here. Okay. All right, so let's check this out. So Kurt really only beat me in 2 stats. So he beat me by 10 stamina, which is only a 5% bonus to his health and stuff. So I mean, yes, he won it, but it's not like he fully won it, if that makes sense. 5% bonus versus like really winning it and getting 30%. That's a big difference. So he definitely won in magic and command. Stamina, he got a small bonus, and might we won in might. It looks like his Nora did almost 70 million damage. Ours did 54%. When we look at damage tanked, actually, I mean, his 1 pack of mechs tanked more than mine. So, wild
so
stuff.
That means you did more damage. At the end of the day, that's all it really means.
Yeah, that's true. For my dragon, I apologize. Most of you guys are probably aware. He's got the 2 black hole things, the scales, fatal blows, 3 damage skills, and the hero predation. For the Draconic, I'm at 123, 119, and 109. So my Dragonic's nothing crazy. Kurt has Primal Will, which I think is awesome. I love Primal Will. But Primal Will, Arcane Blessing, Call of the Wild, Swell, Aerial Blast, Tranquility, Energy Pulse, and Hero Predation, and he's at 159 across the board for Draconic, which is...
Great dragon.
Yeah.
We should say also, if anyone's watching this in the future, for the Prism advice, that Primal Will, it stacks with all those healing prisms. The healing received, all the levels of Primal Will also increase healing received, and so using those together can be really good.
Yeah, they just it stacks and stacks and stacks. It adds up. It adds up. It looks like for formations, I'm running with 5 snipers. He has 4, and we both have 3 packs of mechs. So I think he has some more heroes out there than me. So we'll slow this down. This is an inverted fight. So we started off with the temporary repair that Chip recommended, which was recommended by Toby. Kurt started off with the Raxius. It looks like it was a self Raxius to benefit himself. Then he did the temporary repair. We duplicated the troops by the dragon, which were not affected by the aerial blast.
Don't use that first, man.
What's that?
Duplicate troops first.
No, I did temporary repair, then duplicated troops. So the duplicated troops, if you're able to do it, I think getting that extra 50% attack speed on the troops, I think it can help out. For our Raxius, we were able to drop down. I think it was I only did 1 on Kurt's snipers. I don't know how we like really swung this around. I think
you had a good Rufio.
Yeah. I forget if it was Tane I was talking to that didn't really like the ring that was left by Rufio at the end or didn't notice it, but I really do think it matters.
It's big, especially if you have 6 of 5 on the ultimate leap.
Yes. In our Nora ended up just taking down all of the snipers. And I love having Jax way in the corner in the battlefield with the spray and pray going towards the end of the fight. It's so strong, I think.
Yeah. It can win you a fight for sure.
So
wow.
We were able to get Kurt. I'm happy with that. And it's not necessary. I'm happy with it because he's a formidable opponent, a respectable opponent, and somebody that I look up to. It's not like I'm happy with it because I dislike him. I'm happy with it because the guy's way up here. Like to me, I look up to Kurt. So to be able to even have a small, tiny chance of beating him, it's meaningful, and I don't think he takes it as like anything other than that. Pretty sure if he didn't like it, he'd move and cap me. But in Chip as well, I look up to Chip in pretty much all aspects of the game. So to be able to go up against people that I really do look up to, and there's no other real place besides the tower, but the mines is cool because you can actually just run up to them and duel them like it's the real world. So I imagine if they did like in-server mines.
Well, it is kind of in-server.
We need KDG in our mines as well.
That's just our Drake right now.
Touche.
Well, we can't fight each other. But
really good point, Chip. So before we sign out, Chip, anything you want to say to the hashtag Chip Nation fans out there, or anybody watching the video?
Thanks for believing in me even when OGC crushed me. I love you all. I'll see you soon.
Let's go hashtag Chip fan base. You guys are a important part of all of this, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This video in the description below, there's nothing special in it other than something to support the stream. However, in any of the regular videos, not the streams, in the regular videos, you guys can find some really cool links. In those links look like the Patreon link, which is the biggest way to support the channel. I am slacking on doing stuff specific for the Patreons, but if you want to see behind the scenes and how a video is actually made with no time lapse, full thing, like you can go see how the videos are made. It's a little bit interesting if you have way too much free time on your hands. We also have the merch store. Merch store is cool. You can get some cool swagger if you want to rock it. Totally up to you. If you're rocking, you definitely want to rockin'. That's just weird. We also have the OGC community Discord /the Blood Moon Discord. Chip did a ton of work in there. There's so many really cool features. I did a video just on some of the features, like how to pull up, how to beat certain void levels or Dragon Abyss, or to search for items, which you don't even have to know how to spell out the full item. I'm horrible at spelling, and I'll just put in a couple letters and I'll find what I'm looking for. But there's some really, really good features in there, so I highly recommend going to check that out. We also have the OGC community Facebook page, which I think just broke like 500 members or something. I think we're up, we're growing. That's a good place to get notifications for videos, ask for help. There's a lot of different aspects to the game, and it can get a little hard to find everybody. But what I can say is, if you guys do have questions or you want me to read something, going to the Facebook group, I'm not going to miss a post in the Facebook group. So if you definitely want me to see something, then that's a good place to post it. If you want to join the OGC community chat, we now have 3 or 4, I don't know. We have a bunch of full ones. We have a relatively new one. The ID to send a friend request. Do not send this to my my main account. I'm still waiting for Lilith to get back. I can't accept friend requests, and even if I send one out and people accept it, they don't show up on my friends list, so I can't add you to the chats. It's way easier when I could do it that way. But for now, to kind of get around the issue, you can send my alt friend request, and I'll add you right in as soon as the live stream's over, and I have some ice cream. So the user ID is up there. If you're an audio person, it is 32537916. Again, that's 32537916. It's a great place if you have questions to ask questions and get real-time answers. If you're a knowledgeable player or veteran, or you know some stuff about the game, it's a great place to go and give back if you have the time and help answer questions. Sometimes it just turns into just random chat with a bunch of people. The only rule for the chats is just be respectful towards other people. If we're respectful towards other people, then we don't have to worry about any other rules, because everyone's just going to treat each other equally, because we're all awesome. Jessica Chan said that she wants to join. So Jessica Chan, I apologize. Oh,
Channy.
Oh, Channy sent a friend request. Let's go double check the friend request, see if we can add some people in. Oh, I don't have any friend. Oh wait, I think Channy's already added in. Well, let's see here real quick. So if you guys send me a friend request, you will be in the same chat as the legendary MM Chan herself, the one that I'm adding people into now. So feel free to do that. Anyways, I'm going to go before this drags on any longer for a closing thing. We have a really cool intro video. I need to come up with an extra one. But anyways, take care, guys. Have a fantastic night. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. And I look forward to seeing you guys during tomorrow's live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for Dual Tower Mania. Take care, guys.